friendlings, and welcome to this evening's episode of Riddick's on Marvel.
With your co-host Sarah.
And your co-host Sean.
And this week we are talking about the Avengers.
Or Avengers Assemble, as it is actually called in this neck of the woods now.
The worst. The absolute worst.
Look, legal issues.
Yeah.
Potentially.
All right, let's get to that in a minute. Before we start, this is episode 10.
Aw.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, I don't hate talking to you.
Yeah.
So
that's a plus.
Winning?
Yeah. So for our people who are listening to this podcast, thank you so much for sticking with us to 10 episodes. We really appreciate it. And many more.
And many more.
And if you wouldn't mind giving us a follow and a subscribe and all that shit.
A like, a share, a review, a good one preferably.
A good review would be good, yeah. Share with your friends, share with your family.
Share with your enemies.
Yeah, they might have shit taste.
Yeah.
And you can punish them by making them listen to this podcast.
Yeah, force them to hear a happy marriage podcast.
Yeah. So let's get into the Avengers then.
Yes. What year is this from?
This is 2012.
Okay, that's 14 years ago.
Yeah, crazy. And as you said, in this neck of the woods, UK and Ireland, it is unfortunately titled Avengers Assemble.
Yes. And this is because of the 1960s TV show about some spies or something.
Yeah, which I don't get, because I think the idea was they were worried that people might confuse the two, and I don't know how that would be possible.
Yeah, no, that seems like a really stupid thought process.
Yeah. So for some reason, we're stuck with this Avengers Assemble title, which is annoying.
Yeah, it's just not the same.
No.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
You know.
So last week, you said that you remembered seeing this one in the cinema, and it was the first one you remember seeing in the cinema.
Yes.
Tell me.
You see, we were late, and I was extremely stressed about that situation.
Yeah.
And we had a big fight about it. So
yeah, I don't think we had a fight, but I think there was some stern glances.
some rage.
Yeah, and to your credit, I think you were so annoyed about us being late because I was so excited about the movie.
That does sound about right, yeah.
Yeah, and it was totally my fault that we were late. And I can't remember what happened or why we were late, but I just do remember being like, shit, how did I make us late to this? I'm so excited for this movie.
And you being absolutely fuming.
Yeah, but
Fuming that we were late for this film.
yeah, but fuming in the way that you were like, let's get to our seats. Like, there was no like outward anger, but it was like, okay, I'm going to be nice to you for the whole evening.
Oh God, that's even worse. It's like, get your fucking popcorn and carry it inside and walk up the fucking stairs and just sit down.
And I think overall we were about 6 seconds late.
If even.
Yeah, but we walked into the theatre and the movie was already on, so it was like, oh my God.
And opening night, the whole of the rest of the cinema's full.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone else is a diehard Marvel fan or related to a diehard Marvel fan who's dragged them there, and we're the arseholes swanning in after all the trailers with our full Coke and popcorn, just slooshing up the stairs, not a bother.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I really enjoyed the movie.
I have no recollection of it after that. I remember walking in and hearing that line of what can they do but burn, or whatever it is.
Yep.
And that was the start of it. And again, like 15 seconds in.
Yeah.
You know, and then the whole whoop, 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 whoop comes up on screen. But other than that, I've no recollection. I think I was in such a blind rage that I was just like, well, we're in it now.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You were so annoyed, but really on my behalf.
Well, I'm wonderful.
Yeah.
So anyway, so yes, I remember getting to the cinema to see it for the first time, but I don't fully remember having like a big reaction or whatever afterwards. Obviously, you did.
Yes, I absolutely adored this movie.
Yes.
I went to see this 4 times in the cinema, and you were with me for 3 of them.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, but I loved it so much, and we almost went another one time. We went to the cinema to see a different movie, and when we got there, the poster for Avengers was there, and it was starting in like 10 minutes, and I was like, what if we just go see it again?
Oh.
Yeah, but then I was like, no, we're here to see another movie. We'll just go see that. Do you remember what that was?
No.
The Raid.
Oh. Yeah, that was one of the more traumatizing cinema visits that I've ever gone through.
For anyone who doesn't know what The Raid is, it is an Indonesian, I think, action movie that's basically a SWAT team raiding a building, and then like everyone gets killed and maimed and all this.
It is shocking violence from one end of the film to the other.
Sarah watched. Sarah experienced
I did.
the movie through her fingers.
Awful.
But we were, so it was a tiny screen. There was like maybe 20 seats, and the actual screen took up an entire wall, and the sound was so loud.
Yeah.
And I remember you just like curled up in a ball looking through your fingers, and I was like, we can leave.
I don't think there was even anybody else there. I think we were the only people in the cinema.
Yeah. And you insisted on suffering through it because you knew I wanted to see it.
Look, we were only going out like a year at that point.
So
I was still trying to make you happy. Jesus, yeah. No, that film gave me my second worst memory of... I'm really... I don't like violence in that way. And there is a particular scene in that film that still haunts me to this day. It certainly haunted me for weeks afterwards, like aggressive nightmares. But there's one bit where one of the guys conducting the raid kicks in a door and leaves the base of the door frame is all jagged timber.
Yeah.
And then a bad guy's neck gets smashed onto that timber.
Yeah.
And it's all gurgling and bleeding. It is, it is horrendous. Oh my God. Like, even to, no, my skin is crawling. Like, it's just... awful.
Yeah. So I went to see The Raid 2 on my own. Sarah was not up to that.
No, I'm afraid not. I think you did offer. I think you were like, look, I'm going to see this.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come, but I'm not asking you to. And like, okay, thanks.
Time has taught me a lot of lessons, and I don't now ask you to come to the cinema for action movies or that kind of action movie or horror movies.
I've learned my own limitations as well because I've done both.
Yeah.
Because the other one that traumatized me was The Cabin in the Woods, which I'm sure we will do an episode on a later date because it's a great film.
Yes.
But there is one particular scene in Cabin in the Woods that just has stayed with me. I will occasionally have nightmares and it'll just drop in.
Yeah.
My brain will just drop it in, go, was this nightmare already going bad? Well, I can make it worse for you.
And again, Cabin in the Woods came out in 2012, and you were clearly trying to be very nice to impress me this early on in our relationship because we went to the midnight screening of that.
We did, in the IFI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you got your trauma from that movie.
Sure did.
Fair play to you.
Yeah. It's a really good film. It's just that one scene really kicks the shit out of me every time.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe we do Cabin in the Woods around Halloween or something.
Yes.
Yeah, deadly. Okay, so yeah, all that to say, I absolutely loved The Avengers when we saw it in the cinema.
Well, was this the first one that got past $1 billion?
Yes.
So you had to do your part.
Yes.
You know?
I had to contribute to Marvel and Disney's.
Yeah, the €80 you spent going to the cinema. It helped.
It didn't hurt. Yeah. Okay, so getting into the movie, this is a pretty big action splody movie.
Yeah.
So it opens, kind of first act is basically about the Avengers assembling.
Hence the title.
There you go. To fight Loki, who returns as the villain from Thor.
So we start meeting our main players again. Now, so I guess we're 15 years on from the start of the MCU. We now know where all these players sit, but this is the first time they all come together. So our team initially is made up of, Nick Fury's there in the first place.
Yep.
Loki comes in as the evil guy.
Yep.
He's wielding some sort of weapon, looking terribly unwell for the whole film.
Yeah.
Our team is made up of Black Widow, played by ScarJo, Chris Evans as Captain America, Tony Stark as Iron Man, RDJ.
Yeah.
Who else we've got?
Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. Mark Ruffalo playing Bruce Banner / Incredible Hulk. So this is Ed Norton being recast.
Yes.
I phrased that really badly, but Mark Ruffalo has now taken over from Ed Norton in the role of Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said that process was so weird and secretive that when he found out that he got the role, he basically got a phone call from his agent saying, if you got the part, look out your window at 2 a.m. There will be a limo there. But if you look out your window at 2 a.m. and there's no limo there, then you didn't get the part. That's all I know.
That's an insane way of doing business.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, what if the driver's stuck in traffic or something?
Yeah. See, or
is he just parked around the corner for 40 minutes and then it's like, okay, it's 1:20 a.m. and 40 minutes exactly I'm driving around the corner.
Isn't that crazy? But yeah, he looked out his window at 2 a.m. and there was a limo there, and I guess it took him to the set of the Avengers or whatever.
Great.
That is mental.
Yeah. I'd love if that's how we got jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I wake up at 2 a.m.
No, but like a drone will drop
Yeah.
a basket into your garden or something. It'd be amazing. So anyway, so he's taken over. We also have Clint Barton, back, played by Jeremy Renner. They all have 3 names.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner plays Clint Barton, whose action hero name is Hawkeye. But in the first act of the movie, and we're going to talk about this in 3 acts because there's just so much going on in this film, it's just easier to break it down.
Yeah, fair.
So the first act, where they're all assembling, we actually see Clint Barton / Hawkeye get turned evil by Loki.
Yeah, he's mind controlled to become evil, and Jeremy Renner is famously very salty about that. He wanted to play a superhero, and they're like, yeah, no bother, you're going to be in the Avengers. And he's like, oh, fucking cool. And they're like, you're going to be mind controlled and be a villain.
Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, he is famously salty about that. Yeah.
Well, fair, I suppose. But again, you're getting your SAG minimums. You're doing okay.
Very well compensated for it, and plenty of movies followed. So
yes, so we're all right. Okay, so our first act just shows everyone coming together. Evil befalls the earth. Nick Fury, I don't know, is there.
Yeah, he's trying to assemble the team, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, he's assembling the Avengers.
Yeah.
Are there any moments stand out for you in the whole Avengers assembling?
So I guess one of my favourite parts of the film is when we first meet Black Widow. Mm-hmm. She is on mission in Russia, interrogating some guy, although he's got her tied to a chair, and it's all very, Anyway, when she decides that she is going to finish up this interrogation and head back to base because Barton's been compromised, she frees herself, and there is this just fight scene where Heidi Moneymaker is in the role as Black Widow stunt double.
Yep.
And she's just unfucking-believable.
Yeah.
It's so impressive the way she can just move her body around the place. Because I always find that Heidi Moneymaker as a stunt double, she's one of the few where you see the whole stunt.
Yeah.
It's not cut away halfway through. It's you get to see this is how she exits this position on the floor to a stand. Now she jumps onto your man's head, and then she flips him, and then she lands flat on her feet and still manages to hide her face the whole time.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Fucking majestic.
Yeah. There's no cuts.
No.
She just does her thing, and the camera follows her, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and did you say to me before that she is ScarJo's stunt double for all of these or most of these?
Yeah, so she first joined the MCU in Iron Man 2 as ScarJo's stunt double and has stayed all the way through. She's done bits in Captain Marvel as well. And she also, I believe, I can't remember the name of the film off the top of my head, but I know she's also been Scarlett Johansson's stunt double in another film series.
Oh, cool.
So she's kind of stuck with the actress as well as the part. But yeah, she's just, she's an all-timer. She's unbelievable. She's so talented.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Yeah, I think that's probably of that whole Avengers assembling Act 1 stuff, that's the really strong stuff.
Yeah.
So once the Avengers are assembled, then
Yep.
we get into the next kind of big action pieces where they're on the helicarrier and Loki and Barton attack the helicarrier for whatever reason.
For all avoidance of doubt, the helicarrier is an airborne aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, magic.
Yeah, it's on these big propeller engines, and it's really cool. It's
Doesn't
straight
seem
out of the
structurally
comics.
sound.
No.
Can't imagine the physics of that one.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's also invisible.
Minor detail.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're on this invisible aircraft carrier.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff happens on this. So basically Barton and Loki invade, and there's all these fight scenes. So Banner accidentally turns into Hulk because he's so stressed. So Hulk and Thor have this big fight scene. 2 of the engines are compromised, so Cap and Iron Man have to go and try fix that while these other guys start shooting at them. And then Black Widow confronts Hawkeye to try get him back.
Yeah.
And they have this big fight scene where she eventually bops him on the head and he's cured.
Yeah.
But there's just all these, everyone has something cool to do. There's all these cool fights and explosions, and it's a really cool scene during which Loki gets free and kills Coulson.
Yeah.
Which is terrible because up until this point, Coulson has appeared in a bunch of films and he's kind of like the everyman. And they even show, snippets of his personal life where early in the film he's talking to Pepper Potts and she's asking about this cellist that he's been dating, and you just kind of get a glimpse into he's a real guy, and then they kill him.
Yeah, and then he has a nice little interaction with Captain America as well of I watched you while you were sleeping. I was I stood guard while you were and all about his trading cards. So they really do make a nice effort to humanize him. He's been there the whole time and he's lovely, but they kind of take that extra effort to humanize him in the first act, to really make his death completely devastating for all of those who were unfortunate enough to bear witness.
And it really was, because like Clark Gregg is amazing as well.
I love him.
He's so good.
I'm going to take you back before we get too deep into Act 2. What was your favourite moment in Act 1, in that first sort of 45 minutes where they're starting to gather people? Or do you have any moments that stand out?
I really like the introduction to Bruce Banner, because it's Mark Ruffalo in the role for the first time, and they kind of re-establish him. Mm-hmm. So they have Black Widow go to Calcutta, where they've tracked down Banner, and he's working as a doctor for a cash, and this little girl runs into his office, or runs into wherever, and finds him, and he's like, please come help my family. And so he follows her, and then she like jumps out the window, and he's left in this little hut with Black Widow. And he's like, and they just have this really cool scene where they just establish him as the new,
as the replacement for Ed Norton.
yeah but you can see so quickly that he fits the role so well.
He really does.
And one thing that I find really great about him is Ruffalo's acting, whatever way it is, you just believe that he's a genius for some reason.
He's got the hair for it. He's got the hair of a gentle academic.
Yeah. And there's this moment where he's kind of testing her to see what she's trying to get out of him, and he screams at her, and he's just doing it to get a rise out of her, but like he's kind of terrifying as well. So yeah, I really like that. Like all the character introductions are great, but that's a really, like they put a lot into that scene to kind of show he's here now, he's the guy, and it's really good. Which
is gas, because I'm pretty sure at this point I hadn't yet seen The Incredible Hulk. I don't think I'd seen the Ed Norton film at that stage.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Great.
And it's seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't know anything, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Also, another thing I like about Act 1, and it's a small thing, but so this movie is written and directed by Joss Whedon, who is most famous for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And he has a habit of, like a lot of directors do, of reusing a lot of the same people. But the first character that we meet in the movie is this alien creature called the Other. And he's played by Alexis Denisof, who was Wesley in Buffy.
This is the bit we missed in the cinema, in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, so I didn't know this until like weeks later or whatever. But yeah, and you can't recognize him because he's made up as
got a bag in his head. Yeah,
but I really like that, and I really like Alexis Denisof as an actor, so it's great to see him again.
Although I can't take him seriously as an American.
No, he does such a good job being British in Buffy that when he speaks with his own accent, you're like, fuck off, mate.
Why are you doing a weird voice, you freak? Like, it's awful.
It's really unnatural.
Yeah, and it's real nasal or something. Yeah. It's like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it's proper California nasal.
Yeah, anyway, poor lad. What are you going to do? Okay, so back to Act 2. So something we've seen as well, kind of while they're assembling, is an awful lot of tension. And I assume it's because, like, I've never really thought about this in any great detail, but I assume it's because everyone's used to being in charge.
Yeah.
Like, Natasha runs her own ship, Iron Man's always in charge, Cap runs his own crew, Banner just wants to be left alone, and
Thor is a god.
And Thor's a god. Yeah. So like Fury's trying to corral all these people, but they're all just bitching at each other, and only when shit goes down and when poor Al Coulson gets murdered do they finally coalesce as a group.
Yeah.
And try.
Yeah. There's also, they're in a room with Loki's scepter, which we find out later has the Mind Stone in it, one of the Infinity Stones, but we have seen it like mind control people, and it's kind of hinted that that's having a bit of an effect on them. But yeah, between that and them all just having big personalities, they like clash a lot.
Yeah. Silly boys.
Yeah. And actually, now that you say silly boys, the one that doesn't rise to it is Natasha.
Yeah.
She's just like,
she's used to these silly boys. Yeah. And same with who is it? Maria Hill, Kobe Smulders' character. Robin Scherbatsky, for anyone who watched How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
She is like,
cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. These gobshites. Yeah. Okay, so anything else significant happen in Act 2?
Act 2 kind of ends with Loki escaping and the Avengers being scattered.
Yes, so Thor gets caught in that cage thing that Loki was in because he did some magic.
Yeah.
Loki basically stupefied him and went, haha, you're trapped now. Lol. And then
drops him out of the helicopter.
Real harsh.
Yeah, drops him out of the helicarrier. And then the Hulk has like jumped onto a jet that exploded and sent him flying.
Which is a moment I enjoy greatly.
Yeah, it's really fun. And then, so yeah, only Cap, Iron Man, Black Widow and Hawkeye are left.
And
On the
Hawkeye's back. Sorry, he's been bashed over the head. Yeah.
Yeah. So then they realize that Loki has fled to New York to wreck up the place, and they come together to go to New York and fight him. And that's kind of the big Act 3 set piece, is a big alien battle in New York after Loki has opened a portal and his army, the Chitauri, have come to destroy the place.
Yeah. Okay, so closing out Act 2, have you any particular moments that you enjoy that really set us up? Or just any bits you like?
I really like the whole scene where Iron Man and Captain America are trying to fix the propeller, and Iron Man is like talking all this jargon about like, I've got to turn the flow back in the thing. And Captain America's like, just speak English, please. You know, and it really kind of shows like, yes, Tony's the genius, but Cap is just like a soldier. And yeah, it's just a really cool interaction between the two of them that sets up their relationship going forward. That like, yes, they're coming from two completely different points of view, but like they can work together really well. Yeah, I really like that. What about you?
Mine is a silly one. Mine is where Hulk jumps onto the fighter jet that's trying to get rid of him, and the poor L pilot is like, target engaged, and then the Hulk jumps at it, goes, target angry, and then the pilot ejects. I'm doing the action here as if anyone can see me, but he ejects from the plane. And Hulk catches him and then just throws him away. And then Hulk gets exploded and blasted across the sky, and you just get this woo.
You just see his silhouette blasting across the sky.
It's just a really fun moment.
Yeah.
Again, I love these films as chewing gum for the brain. I just love big, dumb colours on a screen. Could make me happier.
But that's absolutely what this movie is. Yes. This movie is like pure spectacle.
Yeah, this isn't Citizen Kane. Like,
no, they're like, we gave you 5 films, we've set up all these characters, here they are together. Boom,
mashed. Blammo.
Yeah, and like all the more fun for it. Just do the big fun stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're heading into Act 3. Cap has stolen a plane and brought his pals to New York. We find that Eric Selvig, who has been there the whole time but has been hypnotized. Brainwashed. That's a much better word for it. Like he's quitting smoking or something. Has been brainwashed by Loki and like working for him. Has built a portal to space using the Mind Stone, and is like, well, soz, space is coming. Can't help you guys.
Yeah.
Except then he gets bashed on the head.
He does. Yeah.
He realizes fairly quickly that he's built in a failsafe somehow.
Yeah.
In the meantime, there's aliens everywhere. There's a big fuck off alien whale.
Yeah, it's called a Leviathan. Big, gigantic monster.
Very sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Many danger.
Yeah.
Not good. So these lads are coming through. There's also the solo aliens who are just the foot soldiers on their little feet. And then there's the guys on hoverboards.
Yeah.
They're a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all Chitauri. Some of them, are just foot soldiers. Some of them have these like air jet ski things.
Yeah.
Which is great because it gives all the Avengers something to do.
Yes.
You know,
the ones who can fly after them. The ones on the ground can punch them.
Run.
Yeah. Jump, run, shoot.
Yeah. This is a great fight scene. Like
it is.
This whole action scene lasts like probably about 45 minutes and it never gets boring. Yeah. Somehow it never gets boring. It's so fun.
It's always moving as well though.
Yeah.
And like you do get the storyline piece of how they all start learning to work together. Like they put Barton up on a rooftop somewhere so that he can use his magic Hawkeyes to call out patterns.
Yeah.
And like he's like, oh, they can't bank when they're down, find a tight corner. And then so Tony brings them down a tight corner and lets them just crash into a wall.
Yeah.
And we see as well that Natasha and Barton have a previous relationship because it's like, oh, this is just like Budapest. And you were saying before as well, you really like that we see them rescuing civilians.
Yeah, it's really, so a lot of these kind of big budget movies about, you know, all these big explosions and stuff, they just kind of don't think of that. But there's so many scenes in this where they're like, you know, helping people who are trapped on a bus or helping people who are cornered by some aliens. There's loads of that and it's really cool. And it's just great to see like, okay, all these explosions are going on, but the heroes actually care about the people. Yeah. There's a lot of other movies that I can think of the top of my head that just don't bother with that and they just show you the carnage.
Very often those other films, I'm like, you see the heroes rescue one person who's caught under a bin or something, and it's like the news later will definitely say 6,000 people died today. Like it's like, okay, we're just ignoring that collateral damage.
Yeah.
All right then. Yeah. Yikes.
And like, I'm sure with this big invasion a lot of people did die, but it's great to see the Avengers actually trying to save people.
They're at least making an effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is where we get another one of our Joss Whedon regular guest stars.
Oh, yeah.
As well. So, again, for anyone who hasn't seen it, we see Cap also doing a really nice run of stunts.
Yeah.
His stunt double doing some just beautiful free running, basically, across a set.
Yeah.
And he does this fabulous, like, cat-like leap over a I have no idea how you could describe it. But he lands on top of a taxi with his hands, and then his feet meet him, and he just dives on forward. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we see a little cop run up and ask his sergeant. Jesus, I need to learn more about ranks.
No.
But anyway, we see this foot cop run up and see the boss cop and go, what do we do? It'll be an hour before the National Guard. But that guy is played by Enver Jakai, who is just one of the best actors on earth.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he does not get the work or the recognition for it.
Yeah.
So we primarily know him from, well, a couple of things actually.
Yeah, so I probably know most from Agent Carter.
Yeah.
So you mostly know him from Dollhouse.
Yes. So Dollhouse is an early 2000s Joss Whedon show. Enver Jakai is one of the leads on that. And as part of his role, he basically has to flip between multiple characters.
Love that.
At a moment's notice. But he does it impeccably. He's just phenomenal. And you know him from Agent Carter?
That would be my main one. He shows up in The Rookie as well in a couple of episodes, maybe 5 or 6 episodes total, but he's a main character in certainly the first season, maybe both seasons of Agent Carter, which comes a little bit later. Is based on Peggy Carter from Captain America, but it's a lovely series, and he's really good in it.
He's super in it.
He plays Daniel Souza, and that character comes back in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well, doesn't he? There's some sort of time travel. Yeah,
there's like a time travel storyline, and
I haven't seen that.
It's really good. It's a really good show. It's kind of like non-canon to the MCU, but he appears in that. And again, it was kind of just great to see him back in it, because it's always just great to see him because he's so good.
Yeah. And he's a great looking fella. Like, there's no reason that I could see that he wouldn't be top billing somewhere.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that his name is difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, he's like a handsome guy who's an unbelievable actor. And for some reason, he's not massively famous. He's still working. Like, I checked his IMDb the other day, and he's got recent credits. But yeah, you'd just like to see him. Yeah,
I'd just like to see him get more recognition. But maybe he's happy.
Yeah. Maybe
he's perfectly happy doing what he's doing. And he's sitting at home listening to this episode going, I don't want to be working more, guys.
Yeah, he's definitely listening to this.
100%. We're going to send it to him. Enver, we love you. Yay. Anyway, so we get our little cameo from Enver, which is fabulous. We see Cap take charge of the situation, and then you get this lovely shot of everybody on deck because Banner has rolled back up on a motorbike somehow. I don't know where he landed when he fell out of the sky, but he was close enough that he was able to nick a motorbike and drive to Manhattan without too much issue. Where was this helicarrier placed?
Yeah.
Because it could have been anywhere, either way. So we get everyone back. Barton's back in his own head, and we finally get the full group of 6 circled up in front of Grand Central Terminal, ready to kick some ass. Yeah,
it's great. It's an unbelievable shot. And it's the shot that kind of proves that the experiment of bringing all these movies together worked. When you finally see the 6 of them in that shot that like pans around them in a circle, it just, you're like, it's worked. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So then basically they just
kick ass,
little explosions, shooting, punching, kicking, jumping, singing off key.
Yeah. And then a nuke is launched at New York.
Yes.
So the World Security Council has decided that
kill them all.
Yeah. It's a lost cause. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Just nuke Manhattan.
And like, there's a hole in the sky.
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep coming, man.
It's ridiculous. But they launch a nuke, and Iron Man grabs the nuke and flies it through the wormhole and launches it at the Chitauri mothership, which just kills them all.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
You'd be really
I was lucky.
knackered otherwise. Like.
And then they go and apprehend Loki.
Yeah.
And that's the guts of the film.
Yeah.
At the end then, the post-credit scene, we find that the monster who was talking at the start, played by Alexis Denisov, he's the one who had given Loki the scepter and sent him on his mission to Earth. And he's telling his mysterious master that the plan has failed, and the master is revealed to be Thanos. And that sets up some future stuff for the MCU. But yeah, that's the movie. And it is fantastic.
Very good fun.
So should we talk about favourite and least favourite bits?
Sure.
Let's go least favourite bits. You first.
So mine is a very specific line read early in the film.
A line read can just make or break a movie for you.
It really can. Yeah. Like it could, because like I said, I am so happy to show up, switch my brain off and go, duh, this is nice. Like, just be like, big colours on screen, me like.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
I don't need any sort of groundbreaking anything. I just like to go, I like the colours and I'm happy.
You're a great date.
But I'm a very simple person. And there's one piece where for some reason Captain America and Iron Man are both on a plane.
Yep.
And they're just starting to come together. I think Thor has arrived and kidnapped Loki. And Captain America, like, Iron Man's getting all argy-bargy and is like, oh, we gotta go after them. And Cap goes, we need a plan of attack. And Tony Stark goes, I have a plan, attack. And it's just the pacing.
Yeah.
Because if they just went, I have a plan, attack.
Yeah, take that beat.
It would work.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't annoy me so much. But as soon as that happened, I'm like, fuck all of you.
Yeah.
You've ruined my life. It just, I don't know, it's so fast. And there was like, they could have afforded that extra second or two to just let it land for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt super lame.
Yeah.
It felt like a 14-year-old boy wrote it.
And, well, Joss Whedon has been accused of that, to be honest. But yeah, like, if they'd given it that second, the line could actually sound cool.
It could have landed, yeah. But just the pacing of it, to me, felt so off. Me, of course, again, an Oscar-winning actress.
Yes.
We've all known it. But it just really took me out of it for that minute. I was just like, ugh, gross.
Yeah, fair.
Also, Thor's hair.
It's a bad wig.
Chris Hemsworth's wig is tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he gets improved wigs from here on out.
Yes.
But for the Thor movie and the Avengers movie, pretty bad wigs.
Yeah, pretty ropey. Yeah. What about yourself? Least favourite moment?
So it's not really a moment, but I guess my least favourite thing of the movie is just Captain America's costume.
Ah,
so like,
okay.
Mostly the costume is kind of fine. It's like he has a lot of costumes throughout the movies. This is definitely the worst, but it's still kind of fine. But the helmet is dreadful. It just looks really silly.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's almost like a hood that goes over his ears.
Yeah, it's a full onesie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how he puts it on.
Yeah, it's very silly looking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's not exactly a big deal in a movie, but it's one thing that I look at it now and I'm like, ugh, that wasn't the best.
Your least favourite moment is definitely more legitimate than mine. Because you're like, he looks crap for the whole film. Whereas I'm like, nah, they screwed me out of a second.
Yeah.
And I'm enraged about it.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have a favourite?
I've got a lot of favourite moments in this movie. I love the whole thing start to finish. One thing that I really like is when Banner finally shows up in New York, and all through the movie there's been this kind of theme going where nobody knows how he manages to control the rage and not turn into the Hulk. Because
Tony keeps stabbing him with stuff on the helicarrier.
Yeah.
He's like poking him with pencils and screwdrivers and shit.
Yeah, and he keeps alluding to like, oh no, staying calm isn't the secret and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But when a Leviathan comes around the corner, Banner starts walking towards it and Cap says, Dr. Banner, now might be a good time for you to get angry. And he turns to him and he says, that's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry. And then he just turns into the Hulk.
Yeah.
One punch to the Leviathan and it dies. Absolutely unreal.
Top drawer moment.
If you're a comic book nerd, that is that's like a birthday present.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that. Also the moment that you mentioned of the shot that pans around them as they all come together, that puts a massive smile on my face every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, a huge amount of favourite moments, but yeah, I'll go with those.
Yeah. Yeah, that Banner one is way up there for me as well.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, and I also, again, it's a silly little moment, but I really like the piece where Banner has fallen through the roof of a warehouse when he was blown away by that plane.
Yeah.
And he has landed back down as a human size, and there's a little like custodian guy who's like, yeah, big and green and buck-ass nude.
Yeah.
And then he hands him some trousers, but it's just a really nice little moment of this dude who was obviously the watchman for this vacant lot shows up and is just really nice to him, even though he's clearly the Hulk.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little moment. It's like a little silly piece, but it humanizes Banner as well, because the custodian tells him, it's like, oh no, you were awake when you fell, like you aimed for this building so you wouldn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a nice little moment. Like it's not like a big scene stealer or anything like that, but it's just like,
no, it's like, it's a nice quiet moment among all the chaos of the movie. Yeah, totally. It's really good. I'll give you one more Hulk bit that I really like.
Okay, clearly we are big Banner fans in this house.
Yeah. And actually, he was, when the movie came out at first, that was the big thing. Like, people were astounded by how good the Hulk was, because there'd been Hulk movies before, but nobody had ever really liked the character. But in this movie, he kind of stole the show. But there's the one bit towards the end where Hulk fights Loki, and Loki goes like, "You're beneath me, I'm a god," and Hulk just grabs him by the foot and just slams him into the ground. And as Loki is like lying there half dead, he's walking away and he just goes, "Puny god."
Yeah.
And it's that Mark Ruffalo's voice mixed with Lou Ferrigno's voice, and it just sounds deadly. And it's just like they've been like doing all this fighting all throughout, and the Hulk just ends him in seconds. Yeah, so good.
But actually, what you're saying there about how good the Hulk looked, I came across, I think it was on Disney Plus yesterday, I came across the 2003 Hulk film with Eric Bana,
the Ang Lee one,
and I'd never seen it, but the thumbnail on Disney Plus, like, the Hulk looks like he was drawn with pastels or crayons or something. It looks fucking abysmal.
Yeah, it's dreadful looking.
Like, I obviously haven't watched it, but Jesus, just that thumbnail enough, I was like, this looks shocking bad. Like.
Yeah, that's another great thing about this movie. It's the first time that the Hulk looks really good. In all the other movies, it looks like someone has created a monster on their computer.
Yeah.
In this one, it kind of looks like Mark Ruffalo has turned into a monster.
Yeah, it's like when you see a baby grow up into a person and you're like, Jesus, you looked exactly the same when you were 2 as you did today. You look exactly the same as a 40-odd-year-old human as you do as a Hulk. Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo looked exactly like that as a baby.
So yeah.
Okay, what's your out of 10? What's your rating?
So this has changed a bit.
Okay.
Because we know the later films in the MCU so well, and we've seen so much character progression. Watching it again the other day for the first time in quite a while, I kind of got the ick a little bit.
Oh.
Just a tiny bit, because I was like, ugh, like, they're all so immature.
Yeah.
And they're all fighting. You're just being stupid, like. And again, the wig and the costumes and the little things like that, I kind of was like, ugh. It's just like, it's not my comfort movie.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for you the way it did in 2012?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd say in the past, I probably would have given it like solid 8.
Okay.
I think it's been knocked down to about a 6.5 now for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
6.5 is low for this
now,
movie.
I might have been sleepy.
Yeah.
It was show week. Maybe I just didn't have enough snacks.
Yeah.
But it just kind of fell a little bit out of favour for me.
Okay.
But again, I haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah. I will say, since you said that previously you would have felt it was a solid 8, it gets 8 out of 10 on IMDb.
God, I'm good at this sometimes.
Yeah. Nice.
What a useless superpower.
Yeah.
Christ. What about you?
For me, I don't want to overstate anything, but for me, this is 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this movie. I've always loved it. It is 100% my comfort movie.
Yeah.
Like, at any time, day or night, I can turn this movie on and it'll make me smile. Absolutely love it. I know, it's not empirically a 10 out of 10 movie for everyone, but for me, this is 100%. This is 10 out of 10.
Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks.
Yeah. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It also, I've been reading superhero comics since I was 11 years old, but when this movie came out, it massively supercharged me on that. I'd say overnight my comic collection grew massively.
Yeah, because I definitely don't remember you being that much of a dork beforehand, and then it really came out post Avengers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and obviously we have hundreds of comics in this house now.
Yeah,
so
it definitely supercharged
really lit a
all
fire
that.
under you.
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, so that is the end of Phase 1 of the MCU.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a Phase 1 ranking?
Yes. Let me get the list up, because I will not remember the order of them chronologically.
Yep.
The released ones are Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America the First Avenger, and The Avengers.
Yep.
So from the bottom up.
Okay.
In 6th place, I'd put Iron Man 2.
Yep.
Followed by Incredible Hulk. Followed by Thor. Then I'd probably do Avengers, Captain America, and Iron Man.
Interesting. Okay.
And they're not bad films, but
No.
just if forced to rank, that's probably where I'd put them.
Okay. I agree with you to a point.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely my bottom one is Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Then Incredible Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Then Thor.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to say Captain America, Iron Man, Avengers.
Okay.
So actually, I've just displaced one from... Avengers is in a different place for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've just thrown it up on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting.
Okay.
All right, that's it for the Avengers. Any other final thoughts?
No, it is just big dumb explosions.
Yeah.
We like that.
We love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other big feelings from yourself? Sorry, like you're a 5-year-old. Any other big feelings here today?
No, I just love this movie.
Yeah. We should add some Mark Ruffalo films to our to-do list.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think you've got Spotlight on there.
I mean, Spotlight is my all-time favourite comfort movie, which is a really weird one to have as a comfort movie, but
very weird.
Jesus Christ, if I'm having a bad day, I'm like, sit me down with a cup of tea and Spotlight.
For anyone who hasn't seen Spotlight, do you want to give a 5-second, this is what it's about?
So Spotlight is about the Spotlight team in the Boston Globe uncovering clerical sex abuse scandals in Boston and worldwide thereafter.
Yeah.
And it is just Mark Ruffalo, Michael Keaton, Rachel McAdams, Brian Darcy James? I'll have to check that name. But it's just a really good cast.
Unbelievable cast, yeah.
And it's just journalists out doing their job, but it's just a really good film.
Yeah, it is.
Solid as a rock. Like.
It is definitely a strange one to be your comfort film.
Yeah, I know.
But it is a great film.
Yeah.
And like genuinely it's your comfort film. Like you've been sick on the couch, throwing up your...
Yeah.
And you're like,
I just want to watch Spotlight.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Can I please have a bottle of water and my Spotlight DVD? Yeah, 100%. Like, I'll be having the worst day ever and I will put on Spotlight and I will just be like, people doing their jobs well.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Ruffalo's amazing in it. But yeah, I totally support more Mark Ruffalo movies in our podcast.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And there'll be more in the MCU. So we'll get to see him again soon enough. All right.
Riddicks out.
Thanks for listening to this episode.
You can find us on Instagram at Riddicks_on or drop us an email at riddicksonpodcast@gmail.com.
Feel free to leave us a review wherever you're listening and share with a friend.
See you next time.